everyone's freaking out for. The past couple of weeks, Mondays and Tuesdays have been some of the worst days in the market. It's shifted from Mondays and Tuesdays being the great days to Mondays and Tuesdays being shit days, Wednesday being an okay day, sometimes a good day, but Thursday and Friday typically being the days where gains are made. It's not anything to freak out about, in my opinion. Literally everything going on in the market, supports my theory that we are somewhere in these cycles back at the end of March, beginning of April. A lot of shit is doing what it did at the end of March and the beginning of April. A lot of shit across the market. And AMC is doing exactly what the fuck I said it's going to do. So there's that. I actually thought it was going to go down to 35 today. It was going to be in the 35s. Didn't quite make it. It may fucking bounce tomorrow. Head back up towards 40. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still not playing with it because I just my sleeping schedule's fucked up for one. Just had one of the doggy daycare dogs had fucking puppies and had them at like 3 in the morning. And my sleep schedule is just totally screwed up. It's gonna take me a few days to get that shit back under wraps, but the SPY is typically has been my go-to indicator for the market and when to be worried and when to be all in on certain plays. And if this fucker does not bounce off its 100-day moving average, if it doesn't get a double bottom and bounce up, which this is basically what it did back in March, and towards the end of March it had a little bit of a sell-off too, but if it doesn't do that and it ends up fucking dropping down under 430 and heading towards 425, I'm out. Like, all of my long positions, everything I am pulling out of, except for the ones that are just little YOLO plays for nonsensical companies that are down towards like $1 or whatever. But this would be a point in time where the market is so delicate, I would advise you never have more than half of your cash available in the market at any given time. This is not a time to have every penny you have floating in the market hoping it makes you money. You need to keep some on the sideline. Be really, really speculative of every play you make. There's going to be some juicy dip opportunities with some things that are going to drop, and people are going to look at them as great buy-in opportunities, and you should get in on it too, but get out, because there's people that are holding that didn't sell when these drops are happening, and they're waiting for a bump back up, and as soon as that bump gets back up, a bunch more people will sell and it'll drop right back down to where it was. You're going to have to be on your fucking toes. But yeah, I wouldn't start freaking out and selling everything yet. Mondays and Tuesdays have been bad days in the market. Like the last 3 weeks have just been bad days. But the SPY doing this whole sell-off shit, I don't like it. I don't like it. So keeping my eyes on it and see what it does. I'm leaving my positions where they're at as it sits. But anyway, I'm more in mode of having to wait for, all my day trades to clear again, which is more of what I'm doing. I got a lot of positions out for the October 15th and beyond. Some in November, some in January, a couple for the 8th. But most of them took hits today. Just a bad day, and yesterday. 2 bad days. So hopefully today or tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, hopefully get some back in them. But you may be looking at opportunities here. Like I said, just good dip opportunities to get in on some shit. Whatever you've been looking at, whatever you've been watching, if it's tanked the past 2 days, it may be a good opportunity to get in. Even if you already have a position, like I said, a good strategy sometimes is to just leave that position, don't take the full loss, and then just open up a brand new position where it's low, and then while you're gaining on this one, you'll at least gain some of your profit back. Even though that play is most likely going to end up being a loss, it won't be as bad of a loss. This guy right here, I'm pissed because I fell asleep when I was looking at it. Keep your eyes on this one. Just keep your eyes on it. I mean, it ripped up pretty close to all-time highs. No, it did hit all-time highs. Same spot. Uh, just watch it. It may be looking at a dip and then another rip. These things have been working in like 48 to 72 hour cycles where they see a day that rips, and then typically the next day it's either a continuation of an upward movement, and then the third day it gets sold off, or it'll see a sell-off for the most part of the day and then start another upward trend that carries into the next day. But keep an eye on Gogo. Just keep an eye on it. And a good thing to do, which you should acquaint yourself with, is going to different investing websites and looking at their top gainers. Go to different ones. You don't have to go to all the same ones every day, but go to different ones. Right when the bell rings, check it, and then check it again in a few minutes and see where the volume is. See where the volume's pouring into. You want to be where the money is, where the people are, where they're putting money into it. And check them out. Gogo was in like the top 20 this morning, and I fucking fell asleep because that would have been a good day. Damn it, that would have been a good day. And that does not always necessarily mean just because it's got a lot of volume and it's doing good that you need to go buy that, because a lot of times the price reflection and the change in price is a lot of early morning shit. Those big rips in the morning, and then it opens up that much higher from where it was previously, and you got to be careful. But this is a great place for finding good day trades, in and out plays. Maybe hold them for a day and then get out the next day, or strictly hold them for an hour or so and get the fuck out. Acquaint yourself with that. I think Robinhood actually took off their gainers, their gainer list. It wasn't there Monday, I know that, like on the actual their website, the desktop platform, it's not there. It used to be there on like the you go to your portfolio and scroll down, it would show you top gainers. Still has it on the mobile app, but I don't know what's going on there. Kind of strange. But yeah, keep your eyes on Gogo. It might go again tomorrow. I'd wait, see if it's going to drop down a bit, and then maybe grab a position, or wait entirely, let it run. If it looks like it's going down, leave it alone and get in at the very end of the day, and it may make another run. But this thing might open up and run. That's how these shits go. People miss them on the first day, then they see them at the end of the day, and then they're looking at them at the start of the next day, and if it's going up, people start pouring in and it goes up. But then you got to be ready to get out sometimes. You just got to have that number, have that gain number in mind, where you're like, that's good. Or if it's a slow just trend walking up, it might be safe to leave it until the next day and get out the next day, see what happens. But just keep your eyes on that one. Aside from that, yeah, don't freak out. Mondays and Tuesdays suck. We all know that. Ken Griffin lying also has absolutely nothing to do with the stock market, and just because he lied does not mean shit's going to the moon. So get that out of your head right now, please. It's the dumbest shit. I just literally saw someone's comment, and I had to reply to it. It was like, Ken Griffin lied. Just hold your stock. That's all you need to know. I was like, okay, what is Ken Griffin lying? Elaborate. What does that have to do with the stock market? What does that mean? How is that going to boom shit? I haven't got a response back yet. But I'll let you know if I do. I'm sure I won't, but please don't let the Ken Griffin lying thing go to your head. Ken is a liar. You didn't need him to or this to happen to know that. I think I made a video about that shit 2 months ago or so, showing him at his congressional hearing, saying this dude's lying. Like, look at him. He's fucking lying. And then he got out of the goddamn country. So he's probably chilling on his own little island where he's going to live the rest of his days and never have to worry about any of this shit. So I don't know what everyone's all excited about. Whatever. But let's do what we can do for ourselves and our portfolios. But we're getting towards crunch time of the end of the year. And I've been saying since March and April that it looks like we're about to have 2008 all over again. And we may be closer than I think to it. which isn't good. You guys got to understand that. You have to understand, if Vanguard and BlackRock and those other institutions that are holding AMC and shit and everything decided, you know what, we need to take our profits now, market's not looking good, economy's doing bad, and they pull out all of their shit, you're going to be taking a big hit. A big hit. Fuck the shorts and all that shit. You're going to be taking a big hit. Which I would welcome it, honestly, because that would give me a great opportunity to get back in for the shorts that haven't covered and closed their positions. But it's something you have to be aware of. It's something you need to understand is a possibility. I don't know why everyone thinks the country defaulting is going to make all these shorted stocks go boom. That's not how the shit works. It's not. It's just not. So, be smart, guys. Just be smart, be safe. You know the rules. I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday should be better days. Tomorrow may be a little rocky. It was super red today. It was just super red. Way worse of a day across the board than typically is on a Tuesday. It was a bad day. But hopefully tomorrow that means it'll be met with some upward momentum. Because it looks like a lot of it's shorting. Like these dickheads are shorting right out the gate Mondays and Tuesdays, and typically within 2 days they start returning shit. Usually, that's the name of the game with short positions. Typically, you open them, kick it down, kick it down, kick it down again the next day, and then fucking close all your positions down there, and you make a lot of money. And we'll see if that continues to be the trend through Wednesday and Thursday, but my point is, don't be YOLOing into shit. I would recommend you keep about half of your portfolio available to you at any time in case there is a big dip opportunity or there is a rip that's taken off and you want to be able to get in on it. Do not leave all of your money locked up in this market right now. And that is all. I need to try to get back on a normal sleeping schedule, which probably isn't going to happen tonight, but I'm going to try to go to sleep. I'm out.